everybody, welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am Chuck Nellis, and this is my beautiful wife, Lisa, next to me. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi, Gersh.
What up, Chuck?
Producer. How you doing?
Up, Chuck. He said up, Chuck.
What up,
Don't
Chuck?
get me.
How am I doing? Not so good.
Not so good?
Not so
Fall
good.
down, go boom.
Dershey fall down, hurt his back.
Not still better than he deserves, though?
Not tonight.
Or
Well,
did you get
actually,
did you get what you deserved?
I got what I deserved,
Ow.
but I'm still much better than what I deserve to be. So I'll have to say that anyway. And besides,
There you go.
I've read it somewhere. I'm not sure where.
On the bathroom wall.
Oh, that's where it was. North Carolina. I think.
Everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's spreading. And we've got our little puppy sitting next to us, Shelby. She's had heavy-duty surgery today.
She's in recovery.
She's been fixed.
She wasn't broken, but she got fixed.
Yep. She's laying here. She's post-recovery and still drugged up, kind of shaking a little
Oh,
bit.
almost spilled it on the
That's
keyboard.
normal. Don't spill stuff on the computer. That would
No.
be very, very bad.
Shelby have the cone of shame.
She doesn't.
No, she does. They say that girls don't need those so much.
They say girls don't lick their stuff so much, but we have a baby onesie to put on her in case she decides to.
Yeah.
And I get to dress her up, so you know.
Yeah. Lisa wants to treat her like a Barbie doll. So anyway, all is well on our end. Except that's what's going on in our personal world. But we're gonna have some fun tonight. We got some cool stories to tell you. Nothing political. Everybody needs a break from politics anymore.
Especially
God knows.
today.
Every day, every day. Let's see. What in the world happened today? Let's start by doing that. Ooh, look at the cool spider list.
Where? What? That wasn't a
Oh, that's
spider.
it looked like a spider. It's a fly.
It's a flying spider.
It's a flying spider! I'll get you, my pretties. In 1494, Christopher Columbus got high for the first time after he spotted Jamaica.
Joe making me
Had to do
crazy. Joe making me crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually a good drink.
What?
There's a drink called Making Me Crazy.
Oh, is
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had it. It's good.
That's cool. In 1856, the Judo World Championships are first held. Like,
Nice.
Uh,
That was racist.
oh no. In 1937, Gone with the Wind wins a Pulitzer Prize.
Where'd it go?
To 1939, where it won the Academy Award.
Been looking for that thing for decades.
And you know what movie it beat, which is equally worthy of a bazillion Oscars?
The Ten Commandments, wasn't it?
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of
They
Oz.
came
Okay.
out the same year.
I know. Well, the same thing happened to the Ten Commandments, and it lost to another movie.
That,
Came out
I
the
think
same
that
year.
was like 1952.
No, that was.
You're right.
Was it?
I think it was like 52.
I don't know.
I'm probably wrong, but I think I'm close. Let's see. Gone with the Wind are the events of the day. And the birthdays that happened in history.
56.
Huh?
56.
Golda Meir was born in 1898.
Nice.
You didn't know she was the Prime Minister of Ishmael. Where is we're going
Was.
1933. I feel good. James Brown is born. Hey, Lace.
Yes.
1934. Frankie Valli is born.
Yeah.
Four
Boy.
seasons. Yep. Lisa and I got to see that once. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was one of my
I'd like to see
groups
Jersey
I always
Boys.
wanted to see.
I'd like to see Jersey Boys, the flag.
Right. Yeah. Well, who was the guy from the play that was at the concert? The guy that plays him
At what concert?
when we saw the Four Seasons.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure
that
that
was
was
a
the
long
guy
time
that
ago.
played.
I don't know.
Is Frankie Valli one of Lisa's husbands?
No, he's too old.
He's short,
He's too
tiny. He's like a miniature human.
I like miniature humans, like Ryan Blaney, but he can't be my husband because that would be creepy.
No, it's funny is that I mean, Bowman and Kyle Larson standing next to each other. But
Oh, right.
Bowman's like a
Bowman's
foot
tall.
higher. He's like a foot taller than Larson.
Bowman's
funny.
like my height.
He doesn't seem like he would be that tall.
Yeah.
And
He's-
there's
he's
somebody else
big.
that's tall. Yeah, that I don't think is tall. They are. And I don't know. I'll think about it later.
In 1947, Doug Henning, the magician, was born. Ta-da!
He looks like a rabbit.
Does he?
You remember Doug Henning?
Inch.
He looks like a rabbit.
Which pup is that talking to us in the background?
That's probably Bowden.
It's definitely Bowden.
Introducing Bowden in the background.
He got the beagle in him, buddy. He got the beagle in him.
You gotta sing it like the song. I got the beagle in me. In 1951, Christopher Cross was born.
Cool.
Far out, huh?
He rides.
Wasn't that
he
exciting?
Wasn't gone, he wasn't gone like the wind. Gone with the wind. He rides like the wind, or something, right?
Yeah.
Rides like the wind.
Rides like the wind.
Alrighty then.
I
So-
don't know
Lisa, tell me about your Facebook posts.
what. What?
The Facebook post you sent us for the show.
Oh,
Two beers and a puppy.
well, I sent it to you.
I know. I want you to talk.
Well,
about
I don't have it now. Hold on one second.
it.
You didn't tell me I had to talk about
Oh
it.
no!
All right, so it's a friend test. It says, if it comes up, I might see it. 2 beers and a puppy, a helpful test for determining how you feel about somebody. In order to find out how you actually feel about someone, ask yourself 2 things. Would I have 2 beers with this person? And would I allow this person to look after my puppy over the weekend? So if it's a no and a no, then just like don't even hang out with that person. They're just jerks. If like our ex-boss. Some people are a yes and a no. Like you would have a beer with them, 2 beers, but you probably don't want them to watch your dog because they're not that good at it.
Right.
So they could be like, okay. Some people are no and a yes. Like you don't really want to have a beer with them because they would be boring, but they would be the best person to watch your dog ever.
Right.
And then the yes people, those are like you should be friends with them. Because they would be fun to have a beer with, and they would watch your dog if you needed them to. So
Yeah.
those are the people that you should be friends with. And for people that don't drink, don't be like, well, I wouldn't have 2 beers with somebody because I don't drink. Just you got the
2 coffees,
2
teas,
coffees,
beers,
lunch,
wine,
something.
sex.
No.
whatever. I just thought I'd throw that in there just to see what you'd
No.
say. I guess that's a no, Durst.
Anyway, it's not a sex post.
I know. I'm just
It's oh yeah, okay. Have a beer with them. They'll watch your puppy. They'll have sex with you. Then I guess you should get married to them. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'd let you watch a puppy. I'm just kidding.
I'm watching your puppy right now.
I know you're watching my puppy right now. It's okay. I don't know.
If I could
About,
move the camera down there, she's laying right close. They don't like being under like anesthesia.
anyway, so that's kind of a good metric to
Yeah, that's
like.
fair enough. I
If you
think.
were like, I met this person, do I want to go have a beer with them? No.
No.
Would I let them watch my dog? No. Well, then why would you even hang out with them?
Yeah.
Because they pay for dinner every time we go out. That's why.
Nah.
They can pay for my dinner, but stay away from my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't mess with my
Yeah, I
dog.
guess if they paid for the beers and the dinner, yeah,
I mean,
just
would-
don't.
Seriously, I mean, like, would you want OJ watching your dog?
I don't think I'd want to
no.
go out to eat with him, actually. Although, my ex-brother-in-law, the same one we were talking about with Corey LaJoy hat, he got a new Bronco,
Yeah.
and I asked, it's white, and I asked him if he ordered a white one on purpose.
Yeah.
And he says he's gonna Name it juice.
That's pretty funny.
That's messed up, but it's funny.
That's pretty
It
funny.
took me a minute to like, I was like, what?
Like, what? White juice?
White
What's that?
juice? White juice. Oh, it's Bronco! I get it! Anyway,
Oh, man. Did you know that when fish species get frisky, their activity causes Earth's waters to move like a major storm?
did not know that.
I think that's pretty cool.
Like, what kind of fish?
Well, in this case,
Like
they're
salmon?
minnows in this case.
Minnows.
How they swarm in millions. Oh, anchovies. I'm sorry.
Anchovies have orgies?
Anchovy orgies. Well, what the girlfish do is they drop their eggs, and they're doing this giant circle.
Vortex?
Yeah, giant vortex. And the girls drop their eggs, and the boys shoot their sperm, and all the eggs get fertilized.
Whee!
So what you're saying is NASCAR needs to get large anchovy ponds in every infield,
So it doesn't rain.
so it doesn't rain. They swim through the vortex. You keep the men and the women separate, so that when you put them in the same tank, they're always horny, and they.
And not everybody's. Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, and you know what? Next time I have an anchovy, I'm gonna be like, ah.
Discovered at a local inlet in northern Spain, 14 days of anchovy spawning behavior was found to increase subsurface ocean turbulence by 10 to 100 times, equivalent to storms, even a rough tide. How's that?
Cool.
Cool.
A
So,
lot of anchovies.
solve global warming. Make more anchovies.
But people don't like them.
You know,
I like them.
I like them. You
They're
like the
salty.
anchovies?
They're salty.
I'll eat them, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But I like sardines
grew
much
up-
better.
Yeah. Sardines I love. I grew up on sardines. My mom's from northern Maine, and that's where they used to get them all, up off the coast there. It's cool.
Okay.
Hey,
All right, you gotta put up the picture of the sea lion before I even talk about this story.
alrighty then. So these are the things the producer needs to know before the show starts.
Well, that's why I gave you the order of stories.
Right. But not,
Right.
hey, Durst, I'm going to talk about this one, and hey, you need to get the thing on the screen.
Well, I was trying
Before-
to prime you before I went to it. Because in order to understand the whole silly story I'm about to tell, you have to see the lion.
Alrighty then.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Alright, your stinking sea lion's on the screen.
There's a stink.
Stinking sea lion. I don't see a stinking sea lion.
He's
On the
sleeping.
lounge.
He's sleeping on the lounge chair,
Oh, now I see it.
taking a little nappy poo.
An elite resort on Galapagos Island is frequently visited by a sea lion.
Cool.
One of the hotel guests filmed the sea lion taking a quick dip in the pool and resting on one of the sunbeds, forcing one man to evacuate his chair. Get out! That's my chair! Are you with me?
That's awesome.
I know. So this place is called the Hotel Solimar on Puerto Ayora, the Galapagos.
That's
And
very
I just
cool.
thought that was adorable.
That's very
Oh my
cool.
goodness.
Does he go in the hot
Get out.
tub when he wakes
Hey,
up?
scroll down to the other picture down below.
Aw.
I know. You got it on the screen?
Oh, he's sleeping.
It's very cute.
I wonder
Oh,
how-
he's a 4-star sea lion is what he is.
that's so cool.
I love these stories. See, you never see this stuff on the news, do you? They're so busy talking about everything negative, they skip all the fun, positive stuff in the world.
Does he go in the hot tub when he wakes up? Just stretch his
I bet he
muscles,
does.
soothe his
I
muscles.
want to know if he goes in the bar.
What do sea lions drink, do you think?
That'd be a good question. You'd have to know your bar list really fast and quick to answer that one here.
Well, I'm gonna look it up.
All right, well, you do that. Once we go from the sea lions, we're going to get utterly ridiculous.
I like him. He's cute.
He's adorable, isn't he?
Yeah. Now, see, I would have 2 beers with him.
Yeah, but would you let him watch your dog?
I don't know
Dog
about
might
that.
watch him.
I don't think I'd let him watch my dog, but I'd definitely have 2 beers with him.
All right. While Lisa's trying to find that, I'm going to move on to the
Yeah,
next
I'm
story.
paying attention.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. As I said, we're going to get utterly ridiculous.
Ha 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 ha.
Otter spotted in the Detroit River, a hopeful sign. At one point, these were plentiful in the Detroit River.
What was?
Otters.
Otters.
Oh,
And they all but disappeared. And why? Trappers. Using
Yeah.
it for their skin.
yep. For their fur.
For their fur, I mean. So during the 1800s and by the early 20th century, they were hunted with beavers for the fur trade starting in the 1800s, and by the early 20th century, they were largely eradicated from the Detroit River. So in 1986, they started reintroducing otters to the rivers in the state, and they repopulated. In 2019, they were spotted at the National Park in Ontario. The first
Nice.
time they'd been seen there since 1918. Repopulation does work, doesn't it?
That's
Worked
awesome.
with eagles too, didn't it?
Yep.
Did
And,
it?
and
Oh,
wolves.
yeah.
And wolves. Wolves in a lot of
Yeah.
places.
Yep. Isn't that cute?
That's cute.
That's
Utterly
awesome.
ridiculous.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. I
Sea
love
lions don't even drink water, so I don't guess they'd have a drink. They just get water out of the fish that they eat.
Where is our group that usually talks about happy hour? They're not here today.
Maybe they're eating dinner. I don't know.
Well, I'm having a Yingling. What are you having, Mason?
I'm having a Miller Lite and a Snoopy cup. Snoopy cup.
How are
See,
you going to beat that?
Snoopy cup. Vintage Snoopy cup.
Snoopy is my spirit animal.
I thought it was Eeyore.
No, I'm Eeyore, but Snoopy's my spirit animal.
That's cool. Do you lay on top of your doghouse like that?
I try to. That's how I felt today.
Yeah, that's how you fell, laying on your doghouse.
Uh-huh.
So that, how'd you trip?
I didn't. My chair broke.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. How'd that happen? Where were you, in the kitchen?
No, it's my office chair.
Oh, wow, in your office there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Damn. Time for a new office chair, man.
Yep. That would be the case.
So you're not sitting in it now, then, I'm guessing.
No, I'm sitting in another one. But
Cool.
apparently the bolts in the bottom 2 sides had fallen out, and I didn't know it. And then
ouch.
Oh, wow.
Sure,
lean-
your wife didn't do that?
Your wife's trying to kill you. Or Bowden.
I almost
She
fell
ate
on
it.
Bowden, so
Oh,
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
You shouldn't get Blaney's people to put the
yeah,
bolts on
that's
his chair.
that's the problem. You had Blaney do a pit stop for you.
Or Denny.
Yeah. Man, well, we'll get to that later because we got a lot of NASCAR stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So this story that I've got next, this to me was the most interesting story I've heard this week. I've seen it on multiple sites. Apparently, Texas scientists, and I say apparently because you don't know the long-term ramifications of it, and you're still finding.
Well, no, it's not apparently they did do it, but
Right. Well,
Yeah.
we don't know
Yeah.
if there's any long
Right,
term.
right. That's what I'm saying. But they did do it. They didn't apparently do it.
But what we're talking about is Texas scientists have created a protein that breaks down plastic bottles. And I thought this was just really, really cool. They call it the Pac-Man protein. Breaks it down to the basic of the plastic. It gets rid of this. This enzyme destroys PET, which is polyethylene terephthalate. I think I got it right. Which is ubiquitous in food and
It's
drinking
most of
packaging.
the plastic.
Yeah,
Let's say
it's
that.
what holds the plastic together, essentially. And by eating this, it just disintegrates it. And they've found that it will destroy the plastics in up to 24 hours. And when you consider just how many plastic bottles and whatnot that humans use daily, that could be, and it all, by the way, it also works for, they can reuse the product when it after it's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can reuse
Well,
it.
they
create
need to
more
be really
plastics.
careful about that.
Yeah, well, you
Because
got to
what
make
if
sure.
it does other wrong things?
Right. What if it is not so unubiquitous in the next usage?
Right.
Or what
You
if
have
it
to worry
like?
about.
What if it like makes some sort of byproduct that like kills
Right.
birds or something? You know what I mean?
Right. You got to watch all this stuff. But this was from the University of Austin. Believe it or not. This
Yeah,
is,
they still got to be careful because, you know, look at all the things that they thought were good in the past, and then they were like, oh yeah, but it makes babies have no arms.
Right. Well, they're not actually going to be in contact with this recycling process. That, you know, just like things go to the processing center now, it'll
Uh-huh.
then go to these giant, well, not giant, but these places where they use it and it breaks it down to the lowest level, and it's amazing. What it does is it breaks them down to the smallest parts, chemicals that can then be reassembled. And they, as I said, it can be broken down in as little as 24 hours. With the amount of waste that's used in the world, not just America, really, that could just be absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, they still need to be careful.
Well, I know, but if it works, that's a big breakthrough, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, as long as there's no unseen,
No side
foreseen.
effects.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if the studies prove out and it is able to be used, that would be something worthy of like a Nobel Prize because of the amount of space and energy and wattage just to dispose of this stuff that they're using now.
Yeah.
Bulldozers and
But what is it when it
landfills
breaks down? What does it turn it
to
into?
a liquid.
But then what do you do with that?
They can return that into plastic.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't they do that now?
No, what they do now is they shred it, melt it.
But they
And
make
then
it into like clothes and stuff.
Yeah, but they have to use heat to melt it down,
Yeah, but
which
where
is
does
more
the
energy
protein come from?
expelled.
Where does the protein come from?
Let's see. I don't think it goes into quite that much
Well,
detail.
see, that's what we need to know.
Hold on. Where does the protein come from?
Well,
Let's find out next week.
they created it, so it's something that they
Yeah, they
But
created
yeah, but I'm saying, how do they store it? What do
they
they do with
mutated
it?
it. And
Like-
that's the two scariest words in that
Right,
whole headline.
right,
Yeah,
have
right.
mutation.
have
Right.
created.
Where do they keep it?
Well, it's a natural. Okay, here it is. Natural mutations to novel mutations to a natural enzyme called PTase that allows bacteria to degrade PET. And they say it works anywhere between less than 120 degrees and okay. Fast PTase, functional, active, stable, and tolerant. Those are good words to read.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this shows a tremendous amount of potential. And when I read it, I was like, wow. And they say that as of right now, the U.S. team had filed the patent and production is being scaled up to prepare for industrial applications. Cleaning up landfills and greening high waste producing industries are the most obvious. But another key potential use is environmental remediation. Researchers are looking into a number of ways the enzymes in the field to clean up polluted areas.
Oh man, this is messed up.
Are you
Sorry.
listening?
I am listening to you,
You're
but
about to tell me another story.
I am going to tell
Don't
you
tell me
another
another
story.
story until we finish this one.
We're finished with it.
No, we're not.
Ugh.
This person says, when considering environmental cleanup applications, you need an enzyme that can work in the environment at ambient temperature. This requirement is where our tech has a huge advantage for the future. So, I mean, to me, that's the most important thing I'm going to tell you guys today. What are you going to tell us, Lise?
I'm very sad because a wild fox broke into the National Zoo in DC
Yeah?
and killed 25 flamingos.
Aw,
That's messed up.
that sucks.
That's a third of their flock.
That's pretty fucked up.
That's messed up. And then they had to take, okay, this is weird. They had to take 3 of the flamingos to the hospital.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, the zoo hospital.
Yeah.
But man, that's messed up.
Well, that sucks.
They didn't, the stupid fox didn't even eat them, just killed them like our stupid cat, the birderer.
The burger.
The birderer.
That's hilarious.
Our cat is a birderer.
That's fun.
Our cat that figured out how to open the dog door
Oh my god.
also
And then
figured,
figured out how to bring the
and
birds
then
in
brings
with
the birds into the house and puts them in the bathtub.
it. Indie bowl.
But she has stopped doing that the past few days because every time she goes outside, I follow her.
It's in the morning that she does.
I know, and I follow her, and she looks at me like, "Aw, man."
Just keep ringing the chimes. No birds. Gonna
Also,
die.
I got her like a clown collar.
That's funny. She is
Yeah.
a clown collar.
I got her a collar with a bell, and then a big. Apparently, birds can see color, which is why birds are colorful.
Jerry's here. Hi, Jerry.
And it like goes around the collar, and it sticks out, and it's all colorful. And then the birds are like, "Damn, what is that?" And then they run away.
Get away from that thing.
Yeah, fly away,
Fly away.
fly away. Hi, Jerry.
Alrighty. Dersh, might you have 3 questions for us?
Never heard of him. Who's this Dersh to
What?
speak of? Don't
You're
know.
a dork.
Don't know. Where does he live? How can I get in touch with him? I don't know.
Hey,
Don't
give
know.
me the question.
that?
Or what do you
Who that?
set your show button.
What?
The 3 questions. Who
Tree?
am I? Where am I?
3 questions.
I don't even know where you are. I don't even know
What the hell?
what you.
Who am I? Number 2, where am I? That is, what is this place that's called physicality? What am I? Where am I? What is this? Number 3, why am I where I am? Why am I here?
Yay! And that
Who is that guy anyway?
I don't know. Some weird
Some dude.
dude that
Says those things.
doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know who he is. It doesn't matter. He just had
He's
3
just there.
stupid questions that I could use to
There you
A
go.
funny looking guy.
start the segment off. with.
Alrighty, go for it, dude.
All right, question number uno. If you could drive professionally any car in any series, not just NASCAR,
Okay.
and
Like an old one too, or just anything?
any current series.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Any car in any current series, what car would you drive, and why did you choose that one?
Hmm. Well, as we know, I can't drive a cup car, at least not on a simulator. 'Cause I wreck it.
Yeah, but we're assuming the capability of
Okay.
driving any
Alright.
car that you
I
choose.
think- I think truck, NASCAR truck. I think that would be fun. I don't know why. I think that would be fun.
That would be fun.
I think
Beating
I,
and banging.
Yeah, I think I would like that. Because, yeah.
Mine will surprise you.
Because you know why?
Why?
Also, because you got that butt part on the truck.
Oh,
so that, yeah.
You
I like that.
booty in the back.
Booty in the back.
Gotta have it. Mine will probably surprise you guys.
No, let me guess.
Yep.
A funny car.
Nope. IMSA. Think IMSA.
IMSA. I don't know what IMSA is.
That's the Trans Am series.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Now you want to take a guess car I would drive?
Oh, you have to pick a specific car?
Oh, I'm going to tell you a specific car.
yeah. No, you're not yet.
No, that's your other question. Shut up.
Shut up,
What
Chuck.
am I
Shut up.
Shut up, Chuck.
What am I
It's
supposed
dirty.
to answer?
No, you're done.
Your answer is what series and what car would you drive?
All
So,
right,
Yeah.
so,
All right.
so now it's Dershy's turn.
As long as you get Chuck to shut up for a few minutes.
I cannot. I cannot.
We cannot.
No one's ever been able to stop you. I know
Never, ever.
it. All right.
I'm the
Yeah,
only one that can listen to him for that long.
I'm kind of torn between two cars because I would love to drive those what are they, the GT cars on the 24-hour type of
Oh, yeah.
That's IMSA.
Is
yeah,
that IMSA?
IMSA,
So
right.
stop there. IMSA.
Okay.
Can't say anything more.
Nobody's
Yeah.
torn between two, so he
But-
can say the second one.
Yeah, but that if I had to choose, I think I would choose the dirt track series.
Would ya?
Those
The
wing,
sprint cars?
the sprint cars.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sprint cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones that look like little triangles.
yeah. I just
Those are cool.
I think that would be
They're
so
pretty
much
badass.
That's cool.
so much fun to drive.
So
one
you
of those
named
cars.
the series and the car.
You know what else would
Yeah.
be cool?
What?
Go-karts.
Oh, I love go-karts. I'm going to tell my
Please.
story real quick.
Lisa,
went on to
move
San
move
Antonio-
to your right a little bit, Lisa. You're starting to cut your head off
Your
again.
half. I went to the San Antonio go-kart tracks right after they opened in 1994 or something. Third lap, track record. Thank you very much.
Oh wait, isn't there a place where we could go do go-karts somewhere near Jill's house?
Probably.
I think there
That
is.
would be fun.
Jill is my sister, by
There's
the
a
way.
there's a brand new one in Georgia, which is now the
That's
biggest.
it!
Yeah, the
Yeah.
biggest go kart track in the entire world.
It's near my
be
sister's
fun.
house, I think.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so now the second part of that question is
Yes,
what
sir.
which car would you drive, or what team would you like to drive for? Either one.
All right, Lisa, you go ahead.
Oh, if I was driving a truck, which I picked, does Junior Motorsports have trucks?
Hendrick does.
Hendrick, or
Well, no, I want to drive for Junior Motorsports.
He doesn't have a truck.
Well, he should.
you could drive
Well,
Brad.
he needs to make a truck for me.
You could drive for Brad.
Okay,
you can drive for
I'll
Brad.
drive for Brad. No, did he?
No, he sold this team.
He sold it,
You
right?
can drive for Kaibu.
No,
got the fastest trucks.
no. If I drove for Kaibu, I would wreck his trucks.
Why don't you drive the 38 truck? That's the one that won the one race out of nowhere.
Who's that?
I can't remember.
Sam Mayer? No.
No, he's the number one car next to it.
Josh Berry?
All right. Anyway,
No. I don't know.
all right. That's
I'll
that's an
have
answer.
to look and get back to you. Hold on a
All
second.
right. Meanwhile, I will tell you mine. I had to go look up exactly what it was because I just love this car. The Mercedes AMG GT3.
Nice.
It's an IMSA car. It's got this cool laid-back long hood, low to the
Yeah.
ground, whole vibe going on. And when I watch that car race, I just drool. I'm like, if there's one car in the world I'd love to drive, that would be it.
Yeah, that is a awesome car. I mean,
Oh,
at
man.
night they are so cool to watch.
They are, man.
I bet it would be amazing to drive that car at night, especially.
I always say that car gives me a card on it.
Ah,
Did you find what you're looking for, Lisa?
And Bravo is with
I'm-
us, and he wants to drive the DB5 Vantage, which is an awesome Aston Martin. Yeah, you know, it's funny. That was the second car I was going to mention as far as ones I'd love to drive. The Aston Martin is fantastic. I have to say that even with as much as I love NASCAR and stuff, as far as cars I'd like to drive, I'd rather be in that series because you're driving real cars that actual humans can drive
Right.
if you're rich enough. You know, I mean, because like the one I said is about a $500,000 car, like the Advantage is. Pretty awesome. Lisa, did you find your team yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna race for Jennifer Jo Cobb.
Oh,
I'm
God.
joking! I'm joking!
Did you go to J-Ski?
I am looking there right now, and
that is so
I don't
funny.
know.
In the meanwhile, she'll
Can I
still figure it out.
be on
Darcy,
Timmy-
what's yours?
Can I be on Timmy Hill's team and not take his ride?
Let's call it.
No. Timmy Hill has his own truck.
Oh, okay, well then you do that.
Timmy Hill has Hill Racing.
Okay, he can get a second.
He's
truck.
from Maryland. I'm from
Yeah.
Maryland. There we go. He can give me a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to drive Larson's 57. The one he
Yeah.
There
drives.
you go. Oh, his sprint car.
His sprint car, yeah.
That would be fun.
Oh, the other thing that would be fun to drive is
What?
one of Kenny Wallace's dirt cars.
That's true. Plus you get to hang
He'd
out with
probably
your buddy.
let me. Yeah.
Lisa is Kenny Wallace's buddy.
Well,
It's really
sort of.
fun.
I'm his. I like. Yeah. I'm his.
Talks to you every time you talk to him.
I'm his
News.
thorn in his side.
That's funny.
Cool.
All right, Durst.
Right.
Third question.
Question number 3. So, if you could drive for any team in any series, what team would you like to drive for?
Oh,
And what series would it
that's easy.
I can answer that so
That's
fast. We're all
so
three going to say
easy.
the same thing.
Penske.
be? Really? You wouldn't want to drive for Junior Motorsports and Xfinity?
Well,
Lisa?
you know what though? Because
I'd drive for
Penske, you know, I couldn't drive for Penske. You know why?
Because you'd molest
I
planes.
no, not because I'd molest planes.
No, she can't drive.
Because
She can't drive for the Wood Brothers because she'd
No,
get her fanny
I-
touched all day long.
I can't drive for Penske because Penske has rules.
Yeah,
I am
you're
not-
good with- so
I am.
Junior
I
Motorsport.
am not a rules
They put up
person.
with Gregson so they can put up
I would have to drive for Junior Motorsports because
I
yeah.
do good with rules. The
I
whole
am
military
not-
thing I
I
get
am
it.
not like they make Blaney cut his hair.
I know.
I don't like that.
I know. Well, I wouldn't be driving, so I wouldn't have to.
Unless they want to fix my Mustang, in which case then I would drive for them.
Oh, they would more than fix your Mustang. It'd have 600 horsepower.
That's
from
fine.
the V6.
That's fine.
Brum.
That's fine.
She could drive to Charlotte and back every day from work in 2 hours.
Tell I'd do it.
Vroom.
All right, Chuck. So you're going with Penske,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going
Yeah.
with Junior Motorsports
And you-
because
but are you going to drive for Penske in NASCAR, or are you going to drive for Penske in
IndyCar.
IndyCar, or?
for IMSA.
Well, if I drove for Penske and IMSA, I think he's the Acura there, which is not the worst car in the world, but not would be my preference.
Tommy had an Acura.
Fine. But the Mercedes, I don't know, whoever owns the Mercedes team that drives that car. I mean, you've got to admit, can you get a picture of that car?
What?
The GT3. Anyway, look up the Mercedes GT3.
Sorry, I just found this picture. I gotta send it to Dershey.
Oh my God. It's
I
such
gotta
a-
send it to Dershey.
Anyway.
Sorry,
No,
this is
you-
funny.
You
This
know,
is related to what we're talking about.
Okay.
you know, I love Penske, but come on now, who would I drive for if I could drive for anybody?
Kyle Busch?
Oh, you drive for Wood Brothers.
The Wood Brothers.
Yeah.
They
Of
wouldn't be
course,
grabbing your
you would.
ass.
I would not be grabbing your butt. No.
There's no other team that I would rather drive for. I mean, come on
Yeah,
now.
I'd love
yeah.
to drive for Wood Brothers, but
Oh, what happened? Oh man.
what'd you do?
Clicked on a tweet and it went away and I don't like it.
You,
No, I was trying to send it to Dersh.
and you screwed up. Hit back.
I did. It didn't.
Huh?
You
What was it?
must just broke Twitter.
what
It's-
was
There
it
was
about?
a guy. It was a guy. The police were like, "What kind of car was he driving?" And the person was like, "He was driving everything, and the car had every symbol of every car." on the back of it.
That
Now
ought
I
to be
gotta.
easy to find.
Now I gotta find that. Yeah.
All right, so are we done with the 3 questions?
Yeah.
All righty. And that is the end of the segment with the 3 political questions.
Oh, we're
Non-political.
political.
Non-political.
Sorry, non-political.
There it is. I found it again. Okay.
All right, send
Alright,
it.
I got
Send
it. I got it.
Send it to me, and I'll put it
I
up.
will. I will.
We spend more time in the ditch than we
Oh,
do
by
on
the
road
way,
in
there's
this
also a
episode.
drink called Rabbit Down the Rabbit Hole.
If you expect us to have Penske organization here, you're mistaken.
No. All right, I'll find it. Okay. I got it.
Come on, woman.
Shut
Chuck,
up, Chuck.
Chuck, I couldn't take you without a beard right now, so you couldn't drive for Penske.
Oh, that's true. He might
Yeah.
make you shave. Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
Don't let him.
Then whoever it
Shave
is
his-
with the Mercedes.
Don't let him shave his beard off because he looks like his dad, and then I can't deal with that.
She couldn't sleep with him. Are you done sending things?
I sent it.
All right,
I
I'm
sent
gonna
it.
set up so I
I sent it. I sent it.
I got 18 minutes. And
No, it's okay.
several
You
stories
can wait. You can keep talking.
Do you have a thirst, or shall I move on?
You like that?
That's awesome.
I know. He's gonna.
Stop laughing and post.
I'm gonna put it up. Hang on a second.
It was related to what we were talking to. It wasn't
That is-
even a rabbit hole thing.
That's funny.
You're always a rabbit.
No, it was funny. Damn it!
It was funny, damn it.
Funny, damn it!
What
Come on,
car?
damn it.
Of course, it's a Florida car. You know.
Right?
What? What else would it be?
You gotta see this. This is funny as
There it is. It's up.
Look, Chuck.
Alright, as soon as it pops. See, there's a delay here, so
Yeah,
I
there's
have
a
to
delay.
wait until I see it.
But it's
There
still
it
it's
is.
funny as crap. Look,
Suspect
Fucking
green everything.
look. Isn't that funny? I love it.
That's awesome.
That's a Volvo Oldsmobile. Stop.
Oh God.
I love that. And
It's,
you know that's a real car
That-
somewhere,
that
right?
reminds me of that NASCAR
Is there a
song.
there's no more. Oh, Dale Jr., Jimmy
Yeah.
Johnson, Gordon Earnhardt Jr., whatever.
Yeah, that.
That's
that,
an awesome
that car.
song.
And it says 4x4 on the back of the car.
I know, it says
And
everything.
V8.
It says everything. I don't see a Mercedes though.
You know how big of a geek I am? I know every single car.
Of course you do.
Symbol in
But it
that
doesn't
car
have a
comes from.
Mercedes symbol.
And maybe on the front.
Maybe that's on the front.
Maybe on the front. That's very fun.
I like it. A green everything.
That's fun. Now,
See, that was related to what we were talking about.
sort of, yeah.
Well, it was.
Hey, you know what? We don't have people rules here. We talk about what we want to talk about.
That's just
Right.
too funny.
Nobody
I love
pays
that.
us to do this.
Right. The next story I found interesting because I have asthma and I had COVID-19 at one time.
Allegedly.
Oh, I did. You know what it was. You said what I was. It all comes down to an immune protein known as interleukin 13. The body's response to allergic asthma also helps protect against COVID-19. So if you're looking for a bright side about having asthma, you're less susceptible to catching COVID-19.
Yeah, wouldn't it also be because
Supposedly.
it closes your
Supposedly.
asthma,
This is from
closes
the
your
National-
airways, right?
This is from the National Academy of Sciences.
So,
I
okay.
think you can take that one to the bank.
I don't know these days.
Somewhere.
I don't trust
Or at
any
least somewhere
science.
up
I don't trust any scientists these days. But I mean, it kind of makes sense because asthma closes your airways. So
Yeah,
if it closes your airways, it makes it tougher for things to get through.
right. All that phlegm. Couldn't, it doesn't do the same things. So, less susceptible to the lung ailments. And it could eventually lead to new treatments for the coronavirus. There you go.
There you go.
All of us asthma sufferers could be of some use to the world.
Yeah.
Do either of you have asthma?
No, I have
No?
No, my brother does. I don't.
Nope. I do not. I have you.
About 8% of the people in America have asthma. 60% of them have allergic asthma.
You know what they say a lot of people have asthma from?
What?
Cockroaches.
I can see that.
Because it's allergic.
Yeah. I can see that. Yep. So anyway, as the pandemic progressed, researchers noticed that people with allergic asthma weren't developing severe COVID-19 as often as expected. And they think it's because of protein protection, because of the interleukin 13 I talked about.
Maybe it's the same protein that eats plastic.
It's the protein that is plastic.
It could be.
It's poor little Lisa.
Oh, you're copying me.
I know.
You're copying me.
I know. Anyway,
Anyway,
so I thought that was pretty cool.
we got
I know what I
13
got.
minutes left.
I know what I got.
You're not in charge of anything.
Well, I'm sort of the producer here.
No, you're
I'm
not.
the director and
No.
Bruce is the producer. I'm the director.
What am I, the talent?
Absolutely.
Ah,
You're going to run out of time and not be able to talk about NASCAR.
Yeah, we are. Lava and frost may form the mysterious lumps on
no,
Jupiter's
save
moon
that for
Io.
next time. We
No,
don't
I
care.
still have time.
Ah,
Why are you so just... I can't talk about NASCAR for 13 minutes.
yes,
Shush.
you can. All right. Go ahead.
So anyway, on this little moon called Io, there's erupting volcanoes. And it looks to be there's water on the planet, so I thought that was worth saying. Now I'm going to move on.
Is the water going to put the volcanoes out?
Did it put the volcanoes out on Earth? Or did the volcanoes come up through the water,
Yes.
forming islands?
Yes? Which point?
I rest my case.
So there's like a Hawaii there and we can go visit it?
It might end up being a planet.
Well, you know, because your boy Elon thinks everybody's going to go to Mars in like a couple of years.
Far out. I don't want to go. It's not my boy anyway.
Anyway. His girlfriend thinks she's going there, so.
Cerators.
Wait, what are you
I'm
doing?
moving on.
I thought we were talking about NASCAR.
No.
That's like the only part I
Can
like.
I please run the show?
No. What are we doing now?
I know what I'm doing. You just sit there and be the talent.
Oh, I'll just sit here and shut up.
Be the talent. Cerators may have had brightly colored feathers on their head. You know how they always showed them to have scales and
Yeah.
be like black and
Dinosaurs were birds.
Hey,
yeah.
I watched the documentary Jurassic Park, and they did not have feathers in that documentary.
The
Oh,
documentary.
Does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean the scientists are wrong, or are they
Yes,
wrong?
obviously it
Nobody
does.
knows.
Obvious.
It means
It
nobody
was a
knows.
documentary, so it must be true.
It means nobody knows.
Well, if they had feathers and looked like this Cerator in the picture, it would have been a lot cooler looking on that island than what they look like. Check out the picture.
I watched the other documentary, Jurassic Park 2, and there wasn't even any of them on the island, so I don't even believe they existed.
Stop pretending to be the average American.
Barney didn't have feathers.
Yeah,
That's
Barney
not
didn't have
bad.
feathers.
Barney was a dinosaur, and he didn't have feathers.
Did you know? Did you know?
I did not know.
There is going to be a live action Hot Wheels film.
You know why I knew this?
For
Because I sent it to you last week.
I know, but we never talked about it.
A live action
This
what?
is car stuff, so at ease.
Well, it's gonna
And
be a-
as you know, everybody loves Mattel. Everybody loves Hot Wheels. And they're going to make a live action movie out of it.
a
So,
live action Hot Wheels movie?
a
Yeah.
live action Hot Wheels
I was
movie.
gonna-
Isn't that
Are the-
like Cars?
Are the people going to be 1/64 scale?
Probably.
They're gonna use that little guy from
Well,
Game of
you know
Thrones.
they've recreated a lot of the cars from Hot Wheels to actual cars now.
Right? They're gonna use
It's become a thing.
that little guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. NASCAR! You can start cheering now, Nellis.
Woo woo!
You're mean.
I'm mean. Trying to run a show here.
Since when?
What are the Earnhardts going to be? I mean, what is Trackhouse going to be running at Darlington? Nellis.
2 Earnhardt throwbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 is going to be senior,
Uh-huh.
and number 99 is going to be junior.
Right.
And they're both going to be the like the ones they ran when they went to Japan that time.
You know what?
The Coke.
Yeah, you know what? The polar bear is going to be back.
No, it's not the polar bear.
Yeah, they said the polar bear
I did
on
not-
the one car. I've got pictures right
okay,
here.
well, I didn't see it.
I've got a picture right here. And the article says they're going to have the polar bear car.
Okay.
All right, so number 1 will, of course, that'll be Chastain. He'll be in the number 1 black car that Earnhardt drove with
Senior.
with polar bears on it. And oh wait, yeah, no, oh wait. Junior drove the black car, the
Yeah.
black number 1.
Did he?
Featuring the polar bears, and Senior drove the number 3 red
Red
one,
car?
fielded by Richard Childress. They got a picture here.
I believe you, but
I
I
used
saw.
to have the cars. actually.
Okay.
Used to have them.
I'm not talking
So that's
to you
going to be a
anymore.
cool throwback though, because that's when they went to Japan back in '98.
That was cool.
That was
That was
very
really
expensive.
It was very cool what they did to
Yeah.
set up the shops and the big
On the
shipping
ships.
crates. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no room.
So it's highly unlikely they'll ever do that again, but it's very, very cool that they're bringing back that car.
Well, the whole Darlington weekend is very cool. I think
Yeah, it
Lainey's
is.
having the a car that it's Menards, but it looks like the Wrangler car.
Yeah.
The Wrangler car.
I
Hello,
love the Wrangler car. Who's going to drive it?
Laney.
Oh, Blaney.
But it's not the Wrangler car. It's just the same colors.
Too bad it's not the Wrangler.
I like the Wrangler car.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have
So,
any of them. I'd like to have the regular cars, but I don't
big
have any
news
of
about
them.
We have some. I got you one,
The
right?
big news about Dover is that Kyle Larson did not win, and Denny did not.
Nope. Denny lost a wheel.
Yep, but he did win. So now all 4 hit drivers have now got to win.
You know where we need to go back to?
Where?
Dawsonville. That was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love.
I think that track is near there. That go-kart track
Is it?
thing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So what are your guys' takeoffs from the Dover race, except for the fact that Chastain is now mad at by Truex?
What was that?
Truex is mad at
Truex is mad
Truex
at
is mad at
Chastain.
Chastain. Chastain doesn't care.
Chastain didn't really do anything
because he
except
doesn't-
push him up the track a little bit.
Chastain doesn't care because he already said he doesn't like anybody.
He's there to win.
He said he
Like
doesn't
all
care.
of them are.
He doesn't care if anybody is his friend.
Well, he's got one friend, his teammate.
Uh,
They seem to get along.
No, he's not his friend. He's his amigo,
great. Oh, okay, get it right now. I got it.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you take away from the race, Hirsch? Do you think it's the last race at Dover?
Caution flags when 2 cars have pitted suck. That's what I take away from it.
That's completely screwed up the entire race, didn't it?
It did. It robbed Denny of a win without question.
Oh
I think-
no, I'm so sad about that.
Well, I mean, the dude hasn't been winning, and just because he pits on that, and actually, the freaking wreck, like he was 20 feet past
Right.
the pit line when the wreck happened and the yellow came out. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just wrong.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
a shame.
I don't like it.
That's racing.
Darlington,
But who won Fantasy League this week?
not me.
I
Okay.
did by a whole
And he's-
4 points or
And
3
he's
points.
complaining. And he's complaining.
I know, and
Well,
then Jerry's like, well,
hey.
I'm still winning I'm still winning overall. That's what counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
You'd be
good.
saying the same thing if you would.
It was a pretty easy weekend because I mean seriously, you had to have like at least 3, the Hendrick cars in there, if not all 4 of them. Because they went 1, 2, 3, 4 last year,
Yeah.
and almost
Yeah, but
everybody did.
But you almost can't compare to last year because
Right.
the cars are different.
Yeah, except Hendrick's still winning this year. You don't know which of the 4 is going to win, but
One of them's gonna.
right, more than likely of the races we've had, they have 5 wins now.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it just that, and you know that Ford's. I looked up the Ford averages at Dover, and they're last place by a long shot. So
Ford's got a speed problem this year. Chevy's the big winner so far with the new car.
yeah. Well, Toyota, I think on average the Fords outrace the Toyotas, but
Right.
it's just certain tracks
But
that
the Chevys are kicking butt.
the Chevys are totally
Yep.
out in front of everybody. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's like it was last year.
Yep. Coming up next is one of our favorite races. We've been to it once.
No, we've been to it
Once.
twice.
Well, we went the second time. We didn't watch it the second time.
We went.
But then we went back to the hotel
Well, 'cause
room
it-
because it was
We
pouring.
thought it was going to get rained out.
We did.
So we've been there twice.
We've been there twice.
Because remember Carlington?
Yep. We were there that night for Carlington. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. And the coolest part was Junior's pit box and
Yeah, right
Newman's
across.
pit box were right in front of us. It was our 2 favorite drivers. Their pit boxes were right in front of us. And that was cool.
You don't like to stay in front of the camera very much.
I
man.
do not. Remember, I didn't
This
use.
is Lisa's
I
left
didn't-
ear.
I didn't used to let you have me on camera. Remember that part? Remember that part?
It was fun. You got over it. Made you much better in these meetings you're in all the time,
Oh
doesn't it?
God.
Hey, guess who's going to be the honorary starter at the Darlington race?
Carlington.
No, Richard Petty.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's the other thing. They're gonna have 3 guys in the
Yeah.
booth.
Yeah, it's going to be
Petty.
Bobby.
No, Petty first.
Right, Petty.
Then Bobby,
And Bobby.
and then
Who's the third?
also Bill.
Oh, Bill. Yeah, Bill Elliott.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty cool.
Hershey's backing up again.
And of course, it is the throwback race, so everybody's going to be using cool old colors.
Some of them, except
Hershey,
for
would you please throw up the
Except-
link for the right side of
except for, like,
politics,
Denny.
which will
Denny
follow
never-
this in a half an hour?
Denny never has a throwback card. You notice
Sir.
that?
No, Denny doesn't, because
Because he's boring and he only has FedEx.
well, it's because FedEx has only been around so long, and they don't like to straighten their
That's
colors.
That's boring.
I know. Well, when you've been around so long, you can't.
Just like Napa never lets Chase do it.
One last thing. Kyle Busch and Martin Truex are not signed for 2023 with Joe Gibbs.
Good.
Which one will not be back?
Both of them, I hope.
Well, we know there's one seat that's going to go to young Mr. Gibbs.
Yeah.
As soon
I
as
hope
there's
they
a seat
both
available.
don't. I hope they both don't come back.
What do you think, Nurse?
Man, it has to be Truex. I mean, Truex has a championship and all that, but I'm sorry, but
He hasn't
Well-
won it forever.
Yeah.
Right,
He's
he
just
hasn't
a
won.
whiner now.
he's really not driving well at all. And I mean,
He's a whiner. He whines about everything.
how can you let Kyle Busch go? I'm sorry, I don't like him as a person,
Yeah.
but the dude is a driver,
He's a
man.
monumental talent.
But you know what? I probably doesn't care because he's all into like watching his kid race now and stuff.
I don't think he's ready to retire yet, though. Martin, on the other hand, he's 43, 44, something like that now.
Yeah.
It's about time for him to hang it up.
Yeah, I'm tired. Like all those races where he just like drove around for 50,000 miles. Remember, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yep.
Ugh, that was boring.
All right, guys, it's
Yeah.
8:01, so we better get our little butts out here pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Oh yeah, I guess I gotta go to the wiki chat room.
The Rumble link for the right side of politics has been posted. Please click on that, and we will be back in 27 minutes to start that show. Please join us again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. The Chuck Lisa Show.
Bye, Lisa.
Lisa,
Shut up, Chuck!
what do you got to say, Darsh?
Well, you know, in honor of Darlington coming up next week,
Yeah.
I have to use a throwback,
Yeah.
you know, to make it work. And it
Yeah.
could go way back to the early days when there was no grass. So, hey, Sonny! Sonny! Get off my dirt! Get off my dirt!
You should have used that one for Bristol.
Get off my farm!
Get off my farm, Sonny!
I hope you guys had a great time with us doing absolutely nothing. We are like the Seinfeld of us,
Of not podcasts.
of not podcasts. We'll be back next week. Thank you very much. Have a great night. We'll see you on the next show.
Bye, Lisa. Love you, Lisa.
Bye, love you.
Bye, everybody.
For me.
Bye.